Delayed today doing my live because I was, well, I suppose you could say, helping out a fabulous new small business, the gorgeous Laura, um, who has opened in Maven Studios in Dublin. So shout out to Laura. And if you need your hair beautified, I cannot recommend a better person. So I just had to say, hey, at the beginning of this, because as I often say, I know Laura longer than I know my husband. So, and she's just gone out on her own. And, if you're an entrepreneur like me, you know what it's like when you just start up, don't you? It's tough. You bring maybe some of your clients with you who know you have your network, then you got to build. So let's talk about that today, because today I want to ask you, why are you on social media? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing here wherever you find me on social media? Do you have a purpose? Um, or are you just looking at your posts going, gosh, I wonder if anybody's liking them? Or, you know, are you there? Do you know who your followers are? Do you have a strategy? You know, have you even thought about that? Did people just say to you, you should just go on social media, and then depending on what you sell, did they say, oh, there's loads of that audience on Instagram, or there's loads of that audience on Facebook, or oh goodness, you want high ticket clients, you need to be on LinkedIn. So what advice did you get? Or did you just naturally think, oh, I'm just going to go onto these platforms? Because, like, it's very hard to understand, what social is doing for you and why you should be there in the first place if you don't have a strategy, if you don't have a way of um, measuring it. What do you measure? Are you measuring reach? So is it brand awareness that you're after? Um, then you should be doing more video. Is it is it engagement that you're after? Well, then there's no point in sharing your posts in your stories. You need to actually interact with people, ask questions, maybe even have a bit of fun if that's on brand for you. Why are you here? Have you thought about that at all? Okay, so are you here to help other people? Do you coach kind of like I do when you're live or when you're sharing? Do you teach? So there are a lot of coaches out there, or in a lot of Facebook groups where people share tutorials, how-tos. Are you here to inspire? So are you sharing a perspective, maybe mindset or money goals, or a certain lifestyle or health and fitness? Maybe you're here on social media just to say, you could do this too. So maybe if you're a yoga teacher, you're demonstrating health and wellness, mindfulness, meditation, maybe strength or flexibility. And that's what you're here for. You're only here to inspire. And that's okay, as long as that's what you mean to do, right? Because if that's not what you mean to do, then you need to think about it, okay? Or maybe you're here to promote your business. Great, that's awesome. But the thing about it is, you need to really think about why other people are in social media, because depending on the platform, maybe they're just here to be entertained or informed or to learn or to check out their family's pictures or, to be in touch with ex-girlfriends or boyfriends or family, so then you need to think, if I'm here in an area, in an environment where I want to promote my business, but everybody else is here to have fun, then I kind of need to be fun. I need to have a certain attitude. So if you're not thinking about that and you're just going, buy my blah blah blah, or you know here's my signature program, then it's just going to be scroll on by, isn't it? And a lot of people don't think about this, they don't think it through, and so then it just, I hear it a lot. I hear like, no, it's just not working for me. But normally when I look at somebody's social media profile, I can tell straight away why it's not working, Also because, oh, I've made those mistakes, and I've learned from them probably a bit more easily because I have a background in marketing. I worked and I'm working in marketing for the last 25 years. Um, so that's 50,000 hours. So, if I can't learn from my mistakes, I tell you what, I don't know who can. So let me help you. Let me help you. Um, Another question for you. If you're here to try to engage with people and talk to people and tell them about a way in which you want to help them, either through coaching or an amazing course that you offer, or a yoga event or a retreat or something like that, then how do your followers become buyers? How do they actually um, purchase, how, or book your event, or just even get closer to you? Like, do you have a way that that happens? Um, do you have a website? You don't need a website, okay? Just so you know. But do you have a shop? Do you have a page where people can book time with you? There's a million and one solutions to, you know, either becoming a subscriber or actually purchasing, okay, depending on how much thought is involved in the actual process, okay? So do you have that? You know, is it easy for people, or is it easy for them to get distracted? So I just want to find out. And so let me know in the comments, have you thought it through? And then, if you have thought it through and you have a sales page, or you have a registration page for a lead magnet, or you have a website, or you have like a Calendly or an Acuity or something like that where people can book time, then do the links all work? I ask that because I can tell you, whew, I have been certainly guilty of this before. I have had posts in my on social where I've referred to something that I don't do anymore. So no, you can't. The link isn't in the bio anymore because I don't do it anymore. So how about you? Are you archiving those posts? Are you going, okay, like I have a strategy and I have an offer or a retreat, or I have a product, or I have a course, and I have a really clear way of people going from being a follower to being a subscriber. And then I have a way of sharing value with them that is really easy. So I can go and get my hair cut, and they can book it time into my diary. And, I'm not like tied to my phone or tied to my computer. I can allocate a reasonable amount of time to work. And I can also enjoy being an entrepreneur and the benefits and the flexibility of that. Okay. Whatever it is, for me, it's getting my hair cut or going and picking my daughter up and, going to the playground and without being like, oh my God, my appointments, da, 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 who's booked, you know. So if you need help with that, then I would love to help you. Okay. I have a webinar coming up on the 26th of April. And it's all about how to create content that grows your list to help you to figure out what content you should be preparing, okay? How to make it relevant for your client, um, and how to think about that funnel, how to think about, those little like drawings on the map to get them to you. Those little, I call them the Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbs, or pebbles. Pebbles better than breadcrumbs. Otherwise, those birds will eat them on you. So, I want to share that with you so that you can like be on social media, but with purpose, especially if you have a small business, especially if you're a solopreneur, you need to have a reason to be here, unless it's just fun and you don't mind just being here and really not doing what it's doing for your business. If that's the case for you, great. If that's your reason, amazing. But if you're on social media because you want an output, you want um you want like beyond the likes, if you want an email address, if you want to be able to control your footprint, to control your digital ecosystem, then you need to have reasons to be here, okay? And you need to have a way of capturing data so that you can, have a true relationship with your followers slash subscribers and hopefully buyers, okay? So come along on Tuesday, okay? Come along on Tuesday. It's at 1 p.m. GMT. Well, that could be GMT plus one at the moment because I think is it daylight savings or something like that. Anyway, all the detail is in the link. So just click on it to register. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you and, show up live. And I'm going to have some extra bonuses for you to really help you out. Okay. So, and by the way, if you have any questions about what I was talking about today, just comment below. Ask me questions. That's what I'm here for. I absolutely love sharing what I know with my followers. I really, really am here to help. You use this brain. Use this brain that has been growing audiences since long before social media. Bye.